Max Arenss is in Glasgow, medical done, contract incoming. Conor Coady in advanced talks with Ibrox, ready to break the bank for a Premier League warrior. Shankland wants the move. McInnes is begging him to stay. And while Russell Martin builds his army, the board's trying to sell players without his say. Dezer's on the brink of a blockbuster exit. Poku deal there for the taking, but could QPR embarrass? Explosive headlines, transfer drama, power struggles at Ibrox, and it's all kicking off right now. He's already in Glasgow, he's had the medical, and the paperwork's almost done. Max Arenss is set to become a Rangers player on a season-long loan from Bournemouth. Aye, you heard that right. A former Premier League regular with almost 100 appearances, a lad who's played in Spain with Valencia, now pulling on the blue of Rangers, and the cherry on the tablet, a reunion with Russell Martin, his old teammate at Norwich. That bond could be crucial as Martin gets his Ibrox revolution underway. Now, let's not kid ourselves, this is a massive summer. After last season's horror show, trophyless and trailing behind Celtic by 17 points, the pressure is sky high. But Martin's been busy. First, Lyle Cameron, now Arenss, and talk of more on the way before the Champions League qualifier against Panathinaikos. Max Arenss brings pace, composure, and crucially flexibility. He can play on both flanks. And let's be honest, Tavernier needs someone breathing down his neck. That comfort zone, gone. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, there's drama bubbling. The 49ers ownership group have reportedly agreed to sell Robin Proper to FC 20 for around 1.5 million euros, or 1.27 million pounds. And here's the kicker. Russell Martin hasn't even signed it off yet. The manager's in the dark. The deal's hanging on a meeting between him and Proper. That's not just messy, it's worrying. Martin's just walked in the door, trying to build something meaningful, and the board's wheeling and dealing behind his back. That's got alarm bells ringing. We need unity from top to bottom if there's going to be any chance of ending Celtic's stranglehold. If the new Rangers manager can't even stop the sale of a defender he hasn't spoken to yet, who's really running the football decisions at Ibrox? Russell Martin's summer wish list just got another tick, so wind. And this time, it's Peterborough's Kwame Poku in the crosshairs. Martin's building a squad in his own image. Young, technical, hungry, and Poku fits that mold to perfection. 12 goals and 8 assists in League One last season. That's not just promising, that's productive. And with Poku available for a modest compensation fee of around £350,000 due to his expiring contract, this is the sort of smart business Rangers should be snapping up. No excuses, but here comes the twist. QPR are sniffing around too. Now, let's be serious. If a club like QPR, mid-table in the English Championship, manages to outmuscle Rangers for a player we're actively chasing, what does that say about the ambition behind the scenes at Ibrox? Keith Jackson's already put it plainly. This is a deal Rangers can afford. We're not talking about a multi-million-pound tug of war here. The board have just approved a fresh £20 million investment. There's no financial alibi if Poku ends up at Loftus Road instead of stepping out onto the Ibrox turf. And after losing Václav Cerny and waving goodbye to both Haji and Tom Lawrence, the attacking depth is thinner than a wafer. Kieran Dowell and Rabbi Matondo are back in the picture, sure, but neither screams match winner in Europe or against Celtic. This is where the new regime is being tested. Poku is the kind of low-risk, high-upside player who can be molded into a star in front of a packed Ibrox. But if he ends up at QPR, you'll have to ask, if Rangers, with European football and a war chest of £20 million, still can't convince a League One free agent to join over Queen's Park Rangers, then what exactly is the plan here? Lawrence Shankland. Now, this one could be massive. We're talking about a proven Scottish striker, Hearts captain, a man who's led from the front. And guess what? He's out of contract and reportedly got his eyes on Ibrox. Derek McInnes might be pacing the floor trying to keep him in maroon, But deep down, even he knows the pull of Rangers is a different beast altogether. You're looking at a player who understands the league, has done the business season after season, and best of all, he could come in for nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's not every day a deal lands in your lap like that. At 29, he's right in his prime. No settling in period, no gamble. Just plug him into the squad and he gets it. He knows what this league's about. He knows what Rangers is about. Now, if Cyril Dessers does leave, and there's talk of another bid from AEK Athens already being lined up, then Shankland becomes not just an option, but a necessity. Last season, Dessers was top scorer, yes, but let's not rewrite history. The chances he missed, you remember them, we all do. The groans from the stands weren't about nothing. Hamza Igamani is promising but putting all your faith in an untested youngster when a Scotland international is sitting there waiting for the call, that's a risk you don't take when you've got a title to win. This isn't just transfer talk. This is a litmus test for the Russell Martin era. This is about whether Rangers are going to be bold, decisive, and build a squad to actually challenge that mob across the city. If Rangers don't sign Shankland, a proven goal scorer who reportedly wants to come on a free just because we're waiting to see what happens with Dessers, are we really serious about winning the league? Or are we still playing catch-up to Celtic before a ball's even kicked? Russell Martin's not messing about. Rangers are in advanced talks to land Conor Coady from Leicester City, and this could be the most significant statement of intent yet. An experienced leader, an organizer, and someone who's been through the trenches in both the Premier League and Europe. If you're dreaming of silverware and stability at the back, this is the kind of signing that makes you sit up. Let's talk credentials. 198 Premier League appearances, 18 in Europe, and the kind of leadership that's been sorely lacking at the back for Rangers. He's 32, but don't mistake that for past it. At Wolves, he was an ever-present machine, only missed one league game in 4 years. That's the level of reliability you want anchoring your backline. And with the defense leaking goals at key moments last season, especially when the pressure ramped up, bringing in someone like Cody isn't just smart, it's absolutely necessary. He reads the game, keeps a line in shape, and he's not afraid to bark instructions. Proper captain's mentality. Now, of course, there's the small matter of the wage. £75,000 a week is no pocket change. But here's the thing, Leicester are back in the Championship, and Rangers can offer European football, packed Ibrox, and the chance to dethrone Celtic. That's a stage someone like Cody craves. This isn't a step down, it's a step into battle. Russell Martin wants the squad bedded in before that Champions League qualifier against Panathinaikos. The pressure's on, and this deal would be a big boost both on the pitch and in the dressing room. If Rangers pull off the signing of Conor Coady, does that mean the club's finally building a spine strong enough to end Celtic's reign? Or is this just another expensive short-term fix for a defense that needs more than leadership to stop leaking goals? If you haven't seen yesterday's video yet, you're missing out. Explosive news about Rangers that'll leave every fan stunned. Go check it out now.